Good morning. Bags isn't feeling well. Long night. Poor kitty. What are you watching? Security tape from last night. Daryl left the lights on again. Should we slash his tires? I'll leave a stern note on his desk. Spare the rod. What are we doing today? Right. This is weird. You know that old vending machine? The one that only has tomato juice? No. The old one they just stopped refilling. Remember we rolled it out onto the dock last August and some scavengers stripped it for metal in the middle of the night? Daryl cut his hand cleaning up after them, and it got infected, remember? No. Okay, anyway, the rest of it ended up in the coat room until finally Daryl was piling it into a big bag for the trash barge to pick up, and he came across this box lost behind all the junk. Check it out. This looks old. Yeah, there's a bunch of videotapes and completed questionnaires. I looked up the reference number, and it's never been processed. So I guess that's what we're doing today. There's no date on it. We'll just have to make one up. Unless there's some footage of a calendar or something in there. Flipping through questionnaire. I guess these are the old tests before we started doing the video exit interviews. That's annoying. Yeah, let's see. How do we do this? I'll run the tape, you interpret the questionnaire, and I'll type it up. Okay. Here we go. The modernist bookshelf with a fancy vintage turntable. So ostentatious. So Daryl. What? That was my bookshelf. Oh no! But you, like, grew out of it or something, right? Ended up in the lab somehow. I keep my books in a pile now. It's easy to find what I'm looking for. Never what shelf was that book on. Only, well, it's somewhere in the pile. Pragmatic. Wow, I haven't seen that poster in a while. I think that was mine from college. Yeah, definitely. Oh, right. Daryl swapped it out in the redesign. Now it's... What's there now? Yeah, it's... That's weird. I can't picture it. I mean, I can picture the wall, and there's definitely something hung there. That's gonna bug me. Want me to go look? It's just down the hall. No, it's okay. Well, that's a nice seat, but no reason to stay here. I think we have to take the test that's on the table down there. Yeah, so we're going to come back over here and sit and do the questionnaire. Time is a factor. Whoa, interesting. Let's scribble. This should be some basic information in the first control test. Subject's general disposition. Jen looks over the questionnaire document from the envelope. Question. Why are you here? The other passenger said we could make some quick cash taking these tests. Pragmatic. Demographic category. What's the first thing you remember? I think she'll remember a box of small gears. I don't remember anything about bird cages or orange juice, personally. Working class. Do you think we should use the old categories or the new categories? Oh, right. Will the computer even still take the old ones? They're still on the menu. Okay, in that case, put in precarious. Sure. Oh, I forgot. Name? It says Marquis on the file. Whoa, Marquis, are you sure? That's what it says. Do you know her? That can't be. No, that's not her. Did she come alone or with a group? I don't know. There's an extended monitoring tape here, too. We could check on the dock when she showed up. Ooh, it looks like somebody knows our dear friend. Who knows Shannon? Here we go, we got Will and Ezra. Oh, it's... Wait, who is that? That guy in the hoodie. What? I've never seen him before. Really? He looks so damn familiar. I thought maybe it was a former intern or something. He's a little old for that, right? No, I don't recognize him. Sorry, you're all deja vu this morning. It's spooky. Sorry, it's just one of those days, I guess. Okay, Conway came. No, definitely not. Oh, she's traveling with one of those creepy distillery guys. Him? Nah, he just looks like some old drifter. Maybe you're right. It's hard to tell in this light. Actually, he's a little bit of both. He's almost a distillery guy. You got don't leave Conway by himself. Ha! I guess the old man is on dinghy guard duty. A noble assignment. So who was this lady? Oh, right. Well, do you remember WEVP TV? No. Okay, it was a community television station. The Consolidated Power Company had to fund it as, like, a punishment for owning too much of the broadcast spectrum or something. Oh, they used to screen your videos, right? Yeah, it was like a co-op. I did some maintenance and they gave me a slot to show my work. And they had that naked banjo guy late at night. Yeah, that's mainly what everyone remembers. I guess their whole mandate was community expression. It was certainly expressive. Oh wait, was WEVP the one that... the flood, right? Yeah. Damn. So Shannon Marquis, did she have a naked banjo show too? What? No. Let me guess. Which of the following sentences best describes you? I grieve for fading memories. Shannon does not appear haunted. She did the weather. No, I've never heard of Shannon Marquis. It was a Weaver Marquis I knew. She worked at the station for a bit, and then she left on kind of weird terms, actually. Anyway, where were we? Now, I do remember that Shannon had a sister, and she was not well. That was Weaver, I think. Okay, how do we rank her from the control test? Question. Without turning around to look, please describe the following objects. Bookshelf. It has 4 shells. It is shaped like a snake. It is shaped like a transformer coil. It is nondescript. It's nondescript. It reminds you of your museum, department store, or library. Poster. It would seem scientific. It was circles, but it seemed scientific. A chart of resistor values, a vintage advertisement for vacuum tubes. I like vacuum tubes. Lighting. 1 lamp, I think. Average, I guess. Average, okay. She's observant. I don't know how many shelves the bookshelf has. Oh, am I dead? An apple, a pear. I don't know. I think that looks like a turtle. How many pictures did she remember? 2, or actually maybe 3? What? She wrote down orange, strawberry, guava. Guava? I think she meant the pear. See, that's why I hate this test. There's so much fruit that basically looks just like other fruit. Oh, guava. Does a guava even look like a pear, though? I don't think I've ever seen a guava. I thought they were pink. They're just pink on the inside. You wouldn't confuse a real guava for a real pear, but in one of Daryl's crude watercolors. But I can still clearly tell that's a pear, even on video. Yeah, you and I can, but we already know it's a pear. She could be remembering wrong, or just identifying what to her is a much more likely fruit to appear in a painting based on any number of cultural, social, geographic, you know? She didn't say anything in her response to help clarify? Let's see. Question. Please describe in detail any sensations that accompany your memory of the pictures. I remember the way the fruit tastes. I don't know if that's a thing. The guava is just like candy. It's almost unnatural. Not really, just some sensory memories of guava. I guess we should just skip the pictures. That's a shame. It's really hard to measure memory degradation in some of the later tests without this one as a baseline location updating scenario. I've been saying we should just use photographs. Watercolor paintings already have the quality of a half-remembered dream anyway. Like they're inviting you to forget them. Or somebody else already forgot them for you. Like a mama bird feeding her chicks cotton candy. Photographs are... It's not that they're really more accurate or true, but we think they are. They put you in that mindset. They have authority. So, yeah, out with the watercolors, I say. But then poor Daryl would have nowhere to exhibit his work. Jen makes a noise. Cat. Ugh. Jen, look who it is! Aw, I miss that kitty. I forget what became of the white one. Her name was Coconut, and she disappeared without a trace. Easy come, easy go? I wouldn't say easy. I had to leave food on the dock for a week before she'd come inside. She only stuck around for a month or two. You probably saw quite a lot of her. I remember you were working on nights then. She was a nocturnal creature. That's right. I remember. Cat. Oh wait, we have food? Wait, food. Food for cat. No. Shannon, pick up the food, sweetie. There you go. I'm assuming that's food. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, she's holding it. Like, did she pick it up? We'll walk through the gate. I don't think it's a trap. Here you go, cat. Enjoy noms. But you cannot have cheeseburger. That's a horrendous sound. Wait, I don't remember this test. Oh. Did we cut this one? What's the questionnaire like? No, this is just... Sometimes, if I can't make it in for a few days, I might leave a note to feed the cats. Are the test subjects? Wow. How do you know they'll do it? I write it on, university letterhead. Jen, that is unethical. At least I don't use university property and research equipment to make weird video art. Very well then, I contradict myself. Wonder which is the nobler transgression. I'll settle that question. It's nobler to feed kitties. The floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it. This is our testing center here. Cave Johnson is watching us. Oh, okay. This is before the CD players. I hope she remembers to rewind. They never did, and Daryl would be in all night, rolling all these tapes back one by one in his little Walkman. He still has that thing. He says he uses it at the gym, but I think he's just too attached to his old mixtapes. He is so sentimental, our Daryl. These tapes had sounds from my apartment building. Did you know that? Oh? I thought it was a stock sound effects from the library. Yeah, the CDs are, but when it was on tape, Daryl had me borrow a tape recorder from the music department and go collect them myself. He showed me a first draft of the questionnaire. I think some of them are still in there, like... Question. What were you thinking about immediately before listening to the tape? I was thinking about my job. After the tape ended, how quickly did your thoughts return to the subject? I never really stopped thinking about it. Right. I don't really get the point of that question. I think it's just there to set a baseline for the introspection index. So all the doors opening and closing, those are all from your apartment? Most of them, yeah. Others were from the basement. We have these rows of storage closets down there. None of them are locked or anything. It's just like this weird row of doors. They're not even marked or differentiated. You have to keep count as you go and remember which one is yours. Mine is number 8. I went down there a little tipsy once. Sunday cleaning, you know. A few glasses of wine. Anyway, I accidentally opened number 9, and it was full of mice. Like, for a computer, I mean. They were all neatly arranged on shelves, organized by some inscrutable quality cables tied with Velcro. The neighborhood mouse hoarder. A collector, I think. I guess he lived next door. I told Daryl we should add a question, something like, Question. While listening to the tape recordings of doors openings, if at any point you have an expectation or visualization about what might be on the other side of one of these doors, please write it down. The last door sounded like a kitchen door? I was just curious, I guess, since it was from my building. Like, I have a strong sense of where these doors lead just by hearing them. But is that just from my memory, or is it inherent in the sound somewhere? Interesting. You should write a grant proposal. Oh, I wouldn't want to step on any toes. You know, university politics. Oh, here's another extended monitoring tape from the waiting room. So, oh, that's Will, okay. Hard to tell in black and white. Busy night. There he is again, sleeping. Where do I know him from? It's gonna drive me up a wall. Does he work at the university? Oh, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I think he might have worked there a long time ago. Maybe when I was an undergrad. Ah, the Paleolithic. I thought he looked a bit rugged. That's right, Jen. I went to college during the Stone Age. What was your major? Fire. I don't think he was a professor. Maybe staff? It's been so long. Sometimes I wish I'd just barreled through like you did instead of taking time off before grad school. I'm sure it was the right thing to do at the time. Yeah. Or the only thing. It was such a mess. Did I ever tell you about that? My boyfriend died suddenly in my last year of college. Oh, poor thing. It's okay. It was a long time ago. But yeah, it really shook me up back then. He was studying astronomy. We were both really into experimental music. Took a few art classes together. That's so sad. Sorry, never mind. No, it's okay. That's the thing, actually. I mean, that's what shook me up about it. It was just this random accident that never should have happened, and so sudden you never could have seen it coming. He was back home visiting his parents, and he fell off a roof. Damn, I know what you mean. Can't predict that kind of, what do you call it? Freak accident kind of thing? Like a psychiatrist says that's why I'm such a pessimist. Well, I think you're remarkably upbeat, all things considered. I mean, you know, that thing with your boyfriend and the roof, but also what happened to the TV station. Acts of God. You think? No, I mean that's what you call it. That's what you say when it's nobody's fault. Will just chilling in the break room. I don't think I believe in that. What? Acts of God. Yeah. But there has to be a word for when something completely shitty happens for no reason, right? Guess it's kind of archaic. Jen flips through the questionnaire. First, please use the blank space below to describe your general feelings about television. If you have difficulty summarizing your emotions succinctly, or have too many different feelings to fit in the blank space, you may also use the back of this paper. I have mixed feelings about television. You were asked to watch several videos. How many of the videos did you watch? Just one. Speaking of the TV station, you were saying something earlier about the other Marquis girl? Oh, right. I was talking about Weaver. Yeah, what exactly happened to her? You said she left on weird terms? Yes, well, so actually she just stopped showing up. That was probably normal. It was all volunteers, right? Community television. Yeah, people didn't really give much advance notice, they just got bored and drifted away. It was more like an art project than a job for most people. Weaver Marquis helped manage the archives, like filing and sorting old tapes tapes of broadcasts. I think she was pretty smart. She probably could have been more help fixing equipment or something, but she seemed contentious to organize tapes. Nobody ever talked to her much, so when she left, no big deal. But then, a couple of months later, we started getting these bizarre interventions. Guess we can choose any random seat to sit in? Okay. How about over Hello? Okay, I guess we have to watch at least one video. And we can't... I don't think we can walk to this TV, can we? There you go. We'll watch this one. Question. The camera passed through several doors with inscribed labels. Please write down the sounds you heard as the video passed through the doors with the following inscriptions. Travel. A diesel engine idling. Nourishment. Someone hammering on wood. Sleep. I'm assuming those are actually the sounds I'm hearing. Oh. Ooh, music. Someone would be doing a show in their normal time slot, and then suddenly the feed would cut. We'd still be broadcasting, but our signal was totally jammed. Oh, like interference? I mean, total blackout. Then this video would come on, clearly shot in our studio at some point, and it was her, Weaver Marquis. She'd be standing in the middle of the studio facing the camera. Alright. Let's write down what we saw. Okay. Location updating effect on emotional memory. These results are kind of confusing, actually. She's either very depressed or just not taking it seriously. The test reminds me of one of your videos, Minnie. Confused, but kind of depressed. A portrait of sorrow. So, was not yet adjusted for time of day or weather. So it'll need to be thrown out. That's all that needs saying, I think. Damn, this is taking a while. Daryl will be heartbroken if this is the only box we get through today. The poor thing. He's like a paper butterfly. I would say a moth. Okay. Calendar, I think? Oh, look. Can you read the date? Damn, I can't read it either. It may not have even been current. I remember for a while we had a calendar up that was like years behind. I think Daryl liked the picture. What was it? Best friends. Every month there was a different pair of animals that were friends. That's adorable. I think I'm going to be sick. You don't remember that? That weird intern brought it in from home? What was his name? Who? Oh, you remember. He was always like... I mean, we would make fun of him for... Damn, he's almost completely gone from my brain. So many interns coming and going then. I guess I didn't bother even remembering their names. I wonder who was working back when this was recorded. Is there a tape of the monitoring room? Yeah, here it is. Oh, before we check that out, did she flip the calendar forward or backwards? Forward. Oh, weird. I usually flip it backwards. There's a cat. Hello, hello. Ezra. Oh, it's Ezra. Bye, Ezra. And bye, cat. There she goes. Wait, do you think... Did she follow them out? Oh. Well, here's the last extended monitoring tape from the dock when they left. Oh god, Conway, no, 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 no. See? Told you he was one of those distillery guys. Guess you were right. These other guys came to pick him up for work, maybe. I don't like how they all hang out together. It's creepy. We hang out together and work together. Yeah, but it's not... They're like more than coworkers. I don't know. I just get this awful feeling whenever I see them. Like, I knew them once, but not anymore. Like when they make up a dead person to look like an old photograph of themselves. Sort of familiar, sort of strange. Yeah, exactly. There ought to be a word for that. There probably is, and it's most likely French. Sang-froid comes to mind, but that's just a general fear of oddities. Bye, kitty. They look like nice enough people. I'm sure she's very happy with them. Yeah. Whoa, somebody left a scratch ticket in this file. Money minefield. Do it. Okay, let's see. $5! This is the greatest day of my life! Oh wait, it's expired. Like, really expired. Damn. Mimi sighs. I'm over it. So, this has been a bit of a memory trip for you, huh? I bet you didn't expect these old tapes to serve so much. How does it feel for these people to come up again? Weaver Marquis and Wise Will. I mean, and what was your boyfriend's name? The one who died in college? Charlie. Yeah. It's kind of a bittersweet experience, actually. Like looking at photographs of people who've died or moved away. People that are gone. Gone, but not forgotten. No, not forgotten. You're right.